Near our home in Wren, about 5 miles west of Philomath, I often played in the woods behind the house. One weekend, I was building a small tree fort in a stand of trees about a quarter-mile from our property. The area was thick with swampy ground, tall grass, and alders. That afternoon, I had been hammering boards together for a while when one of the nails slipped, and I fell off the lower level of the fort into the brush below. As I stood up and brushed off the leaves, I saw movement ahead of me, a dark shape standing partly behind a tree about 12 feet away. I froze instantly. It was another one, or the same one. The difference was only in size. This one stood about my height, maybe 5'7", but the body was far broader. Its shoulders were enormous, shaped like a football player wearing heavy pads, wide and sloped downward. The arms were long, the hands hanging well below the knees. The forearms were thick, heavier than the upper arms, the wrists massive. The chest looked barrel-like under the short black shiny hair. The head was low set between the shoulders, and the hair on it hung forward enough to hide most of the face. I could only make out a hint of dark skin beneath. For a few seconds it stood perfectly still, watching me. No sound, no movement, only a faint shift of its weight from one foot to the other. Its stance was slightly bent at the knees, balanced, like it could move in any direction instantly. The build suggested raw strength. The distance between us was close enough that I could hear it breathing, deep, slow, steady. The air carried a faint earthy smell, not foul, just strong and natural, like wet bark and mud. The sunlight filtering through the leaves made the hair glisten. Then it turned its head slightly as if to look past me. With one smooth motion, it pivoted and walked into the denser brush. The steps were light but firm, the sound of twigs snapping underfoot. It didn't run or hurry, it just left, vanishing through the reeds and trees until nothing was visible but the movement of branches settling back into place. I stayed frozen for several minutes. The forest was silent again. When I finally gathered myself and left the area, I didn't look back. That was the last time I saw it, but the image never left my mind. The first sight of it crouched at the stream, the second standing close enough to feel its presence. Both times it moved with the same control and strength. Both times black, lean, and quiet. Whatever it was real, and it was alive out there in those woods.